Hey, it's been a while since I've posted a video. I feel very compelled at this point to do this. Quick recap, you can see that my voice is lowering. I am getting some facial hair, but that doesn't really matter at this point because actually what I'm here to talk about are some events that are going on south of the border in the US that are actually very scary and really turning back time. So, a little while ago, I'm not sure, maybe a month ago, North Carolina passed a bathroom bill, as they kind of call it, which basically says that you must use the bathroom that you were genetically born. So, for instance, for myself, I would have to go to a female bathroom forever in North Carolina, even if I choose to have facial hair. And as I continually to become the man that I always was, I would have to always use a female bathroom. So one might say, looking at me right now, going, "So big deal, whatever." I have many friends on some of my Facebook pages that have full beards and everything, but we're still have ID and we're born female, which means they would have to use those bathrooms. And I can guarantee you, there will be a shitload of problems with that. Women will not take kindly to that. Then, on the other side, it puts our trans women at grave danger because they would be made to go into the men's washroom looking fully and being fully a female. And this is a problem. So we are going to have to work through this and try to help in whatever way we can here in Canada to help support our American friends who are being humiliated, basically, and obviously their rights are being taken away. And then two other states have decided to come up with some real asshole legislation. Mississippi has come up with with legislation saying that with religious freedom, that basically people can deny LGBT people adoption, fostering, work. They can fire you, and also that housing. And then Tennessee now has made a real big, great move. And yes, I'm being totally sarcastic in the fact that now counselors can say, for religious reasons, that they don't need to counsel people of the LGBT community who are marginalized and oppressed and actually probably need counseling very badly. And now it's going to allow people, counselors, to be able to say, "No, thank you, I'm not going to be able to help you." Myself as a social worker, that is my job, to have a voice for those people who are marginalized and oppressed. So if there isn't a mass uprising by social workers in those states, I think that the whole social work practice and the governing bodies for social workers in those areas need to take a look and make sure that all social workers are following the code of ethics. And if they are not, then they should not be able to be licensed. That's my opinion. And again, so here in Canada, we can't do much because we don't have a vote, but we can support by um, sharing stories, sharing the news, making sure our people are understanding what is going on, um, encouraging family and friends to not vote for those type of people. And unfortunately, they tend to be Republicans right now. Thank goodness for the Democrats that they actually have their heads out of their asses on these things. So, it's about encouraging our family and friends and having them understand that if they vote for Republicans, they are voting for people that are basically taking away human rights. And they are voting against myself and my community that I belong to. And so I hope that people out there will take this to heart and really look into the issues and try to understand them, and don't just think that just because they're in the US that it's not important, because we as a society, as a whole in the world, we need to fight for those things that are wrong, and this legislation is wrong. It's absolutely wrong, and it is going to have people kill themselves. You can say suicide, you can try to sugarcoat it, but people are going to kill themselves over things like this. And trans women are going to get beat up and murdered over this. And it is not okay with me. And we need to educate, educate, educate. And there is no... The bathroom laws are ridiculous because they think that men are going to be in the bathrooms. Like the trans men, women are going to be in the bathrooms with their daughters and peeping at them, and there is no evidence of this. And trans women are not pedophiles. I mean, I can't say that every single one is not a one, but that is not their thing. They are trying to be their true selves, and pedophiles are pedophiles. It is very, very difficult to deal with this, and not being able to fight for them. But Jeff and I have already discussed that the Southeast is obviously not a place for us. And if we ever have to travel through those states and these things are not taken care of, we will do our very best not to gas up, not to buy food, not to stay in those states, because we will not support states that are doing this to people. Anyways, I hope you give that a thought for those people who do travel to those states, that at least if you're from Canada and you travel through those states, don't give your money. Move on. Go to a state that doesn't have these completely asshole laws. Alright, that is my rant, and yes, I'm pissed off. Take these.